I'm really happy that you are here today. This video is going to be very special, not just because it will help you improve your English, but because it can truly change the way you think, and even the way you live. So please, stay with me until the end. I promise, what you learn today can make a big difference in your life. Have you ever wondered why some people succeed, even when life is very hard? Why do some people keep growing, learning, and moving forward, while others stay stuck in the same place? The answer is not always money, or talent, or luck. In fact, one of the biggest reasons behind success is something very simple. It's the way people think. Yes, their mindset. In today's video, we are going to talk about a special kind of mindset that researchers, psychologists, and many successful people around the world talk about. It's not magic. It's not just being positive. It's a real way of thinking that can change how you learn, how you solve problems, how you grow, and how you live your life. And if you're learning English, this mindset is one of the most powerful tools you can have. Whether you're a student, a worker, or just someone trying to improve yourself, I want you to know that your mindset matters. It can help you reach your goals, become more confident, and speak English better than you ever thought possible. And no matter where you're starting from, beginner or advanced, this mindset will help you take the next step. So grab a notebook if you want, listen carefully, and be part of this journey with me. I also want to hear from you in the comments, your ideas, your experiences, or even your struggles. This is not just a video. It's a place to learn, grow, and support each other. Are you ready? Let's begin. What is a mindset? Now that you're with me, let's start by understanding one important word: mindset. What is a mindset, really? In simple English, your mindset is the way you think. It's your belief about yourself, about the world, and about what you can or cannot do. Your mindset is like the lens through which you see life. It affects how you feel, how you learn, how you react to problems, and how you grow. Just like glasses can make things look clear or blurry, your mindset can help you see possibilities, or make you feel stuck. Many people don't even realize they have a mindset, but everyone does. It's created by your experiences, your education, the things people tell you, and the thoughts you repeat in your head. Some people believe they are smart or talented, while others think they are not good enough. These beliefs shape the actions we take every day. There are two main types of mindsets: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Let's talk about the first one, the fixed mindset. If someone has a fixed mindset, they believe that their intelligence, their talents, and their abilities are something they are born with. They think these things cannot change. For example, they might say, "I'm not good at English," or "I can't speak in public." And they believe that's just how it is. So, what happens? They stop trying. They avoid difficult things. They are afraid to make mistakes. And when they fail, they give up easily, because they think that failure means they are not good enough. Now, let's look at the growth mindset. This is the mindset that can truly change your life. If you have a growth mindset, you believe that you can improve through learning and effort. You believe that you are not limited by your current skills. Instead, you know that with time, practice, and the right strategies, you can grow. A person with a growth mindset will say, "I can't speak English well yet, but I can learn." Or, "This is hard, but I will keep trying." They don't run away from problems. They face them. They understand that mistakes are not failures, but opportunities to learn something new. Here's something amazing. This idea of growth mindset is not just motivational talk. It's backed by science. A famous psychologist named Dr. Carol Dweck did years of research and discovered that the mindset we choose affects every part of our lives. Our success in school, in relationships, at work, and yes, even in learning a new language like English. Her studies showed that people who believe they can improve actually do improve because they keep going, they ask for help, and they believe in growth. You see, the brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. When you learn new things, your brain builds new connections. This is called neuroplasticity, and it proves that you are not stuck with the abilities you were born with. You can train your brain. You can build new habits. And you can become the kind of person who doesn't give up. So, which mindset do you have? Think about it for a moment. Do you avoid speaking English because you're afraid of making mistakes? Or do you say, I will learn from my mistakes and get better? This small difference in thinking can make a big difference in your results. Remember, it's okay to feel afraid. It's okay to feel slow or uncertain in the beginning. Everyone starts somewhere. What's important is what you believe about your future. If you believe you can grow, if you believe your effort matters, and if you stay curious and keep learning, then you are already on the path to success. That's the power of the growth mindset, and it's available to anyone, including you. The mindset that changes lives. Let's now talk about the mindset that truly changes lives. It's called the growth mindset, and it's one of the most powerful ideas you can learn, not just for your English journey, but for your life as a whole. This mindset is not just an opinion or a theory. It's based on real research and has helped thousands, maybe even millions of people around the world reach goals they once thought were impossible. The growth mindset was made popular by a world-famous psychologist named Dr. Carol Dweck, who spent many years studying how people think and learn. Through her research, she discovered something truly amazing. The way people think about their abilities, whether they believe those abilities are fixed or flexible, can completely change their success in school, work, relationships, and personal development. In her studies, she found that students who believed they could improve, even when they failed, ended up doing better in the long run. They were more motivated, more focused, and more willing to try again after making mistakes. So, what exactly is this mindset, and why does it matter? A growth mindset means that you believe your abilities are not fixed. You believe that you can grow, improve, and learn new things if you put in the time and effort. You understand that failure is not the end. It's part of the learning process. When people with a growth mindset face challenges, they don't run away or give up. Instead, they ask, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I do better next time? Now, think about the most successful people you know or have heard about. Maybe it's a famous business leader, a top athlete, a great speaker, or even someone in your own life who inspires you. What do they all have in common? It's not just talent. It's not just luck. It's their mindset. They believe in growth. They believe in learning. And most importantly, they believe in themselves, not in a proud or arrogant way, but in a way that helps them take action and keep improving. Successful people understand that growth takes time. They don't expect to be perfect from the beginning. When they face problems, they see those problems as opportunities to grow. When something doesn't go as planned, they don't say, "I'm not good enough." They say, "Okay, let's try another way." They keep learning. They keep practicing. And step by step, they move forward. That's what makes them different. For example, when learning English, someone with a fixed mindset might say, "I'm just not good at languages. I can't speak fluently." But a person with a growth mindset will say, "I don't speak fluently yet, but I'm learning. I'm getting better. I can do this." That small change in thinking makes a huge difference. It changes how they study, how they speak, how they listen, and even how they feel about themselves. And with that mindset, they are more likely to succeed because they don't quit when it gets hard. This is why the growth mindset is so powerful. It gives you hope. It gives you confidence. It reminds you that your current situation is not your final destination. You can change. You can learn. You can become the person you want to be if you keep growing. So, if you're learning English or chasing any dream in your life, remember this: your success is not decided by where you start. It's decided by how you think, how you learn, and how you respond when things don't go your way. The growth mindset is the secret of successful people. And the best part? It's not something you're born with. It's something you can choose. And today, you can choose it too. Key beliefs of the growth mindset. Let's now talk about the key beliefs that make the growth mindset so powerful. These are the thoughts and ideas that people with a growth mindset carry with them every day. These beliefs are not magic. They are real, simple, and they can be part of your thinking too. When you understand and believe in them, you begin to change how you see learning, failure, and even yourself. First, people with a growth mindset truly believe that they can learn anything if they put in the effort. It doesn't matter where they start or how many mistakes they make in the beginning. They believe that learning is not about being naturally smart. It's about practicing, working hard, and staying curious. If you want to speak English well, you don't need to be a genius. You just need to keep learning a little every day. With time and effort, your brain learns new things and you start to improve. And that's not a guess, it's a fact. Science shows that your brain grows stronger when you keep practicing and learning new skills. Another strong belief of people with a growth mindset is this: mistakes help me grow. Most of us are afraid of making mistakes, especially when speaking in English or learning something new. But mistakes are not something to be ashamed of. In fact, they are part of learning. Every time you make a mistake, you have a chance to learn something new. Think of mistakes as your teachers. They show you where to improve. If you learn from them instead of hiding from them, you become better and smarter. So, next time you say something wrong in English or get confused, don't feel bad. Say to yourself, "Great. I just found something new to work on." People with the growth mindset also understand that challenges make them stronger. When something is difficult, they don't run away or say, "I can't do it." Instead, they see it as a way to grow. They know that when you face something hard and keep going, you become more confident and capable. Think about going to the gym. If you only lift light weights, your muscles won't grow. But if you try something heavier, even if it's hard at first, you'll become stronger over time. The same thing is true for your brain. Facing a challenge might feel uncomfortable. but it builds your mental strength and confidence. Another important belief is that feedback helps you improve. Sometimes we feel hurt when someone tells us what we did wrong. But feedback is not something negative. It's a gift. When someone gives you advice or corrects your mistake, they're giving you a chance to grow. That's how teachers, friends, and even YouTube comments can help you if you listen with an open mind. People with a growth mindset don't take feedback personally. They listen, they learn, and they try again. That's how they keep moving forward. Finally, one of the most powerful beliefs is this: I am not born smart. I become smart by learning. Many people think that intelligence is something you either have or don't have. But that's not true. Being smart is not a gift. It's a result. It comes from effort, practice, and never giving up. Every successful person started as a beginner. They weren't born knowing everything. They became good at what they do because they worked at it step by step. And the same can happen for you. When you believe in these ideas, when you say to yourself, I can learn with effort, mistakes help me, challenges grow me, feedback guides me, and I become smart through learning, you unlock your true potential. These beliefs are not just words, they are habits of thinking. And the more you practice them, the more they become a part of who you are. So take a moment and think, do you have these beliefs? If not, don't worry. You can start today. With each small step, you are building the mindset that will help you succeed, not just in English, but in life. How this mindset helps you learn English and succeed in life. Now that you understand the growth mindset, let's see how it helps you learn English, and not just that, how it helps you succeed in life too. Learning a language is not always easy. There are times when you feel confident and times when you feel like giving up. But the truth is, your mindset changes everything. When you believe that you can improve with effort, you start to learn faster, enjoy the process more, and feel less afraid of making mistakes. One big problem many English learners face is the fear of speaking. They worry about grammar, about pronunciation, or about saying something wrong. But here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice. Nobody speaks perfectly when they start. Even native speakers make mistakes sometimes. What matters is showing up, trying your best, and learning from every mistake. That's where the growth mindset becomes your best friend. It reminds you that every mistake is a step forward, not a step back. Think about this. A child doesn't learn to walk in one day. They fall, they get up, and they try again. They don't say, I failed, I'll never walk. No, they keep going. Learning English is the same. You may forget a word, pronounce something wrong, or feel shy. But if you keep trying, if you keep practicing, you will improve. Step by step. Day by day. A student with a fixed mindset might say, I'm bad at speaking English, so I'll never speak well. But a student with a growth mindset says, I'm not fluent yet, but I'm getting better every day. That small change in thinking opens the door to success. Instead of feeling stuck, you feel motivated. Instead of giving up, you keep moving. This mindset doesn't only help with English, it helps with everything. Finding a job, making new friends, building your future. Life is full of challenges, and the way you think about those challenges shapes your journey. When you believe you can grow, you give yourself the power to rise again, try again, and reach goals you once thought were impossible. So if you're learning English, remember this. Don't chase perfection. Chase progress. Be kind to yourself. Practice with joy. And believe, truly believe, that you can grow, learn, and succeed. Because you can. So, my friend, let's quickly remember what we talked about today. We explored one of the most powerful tools that can change your life, your mindset. And not just any mindset, but the growth mindset. This is the way of thinking that helps successful people keep going, keep learning, and keep winning, even when life gets tough. It's not about being born smart or lucky. It's about believing that you can grow, learn, and improve with effort, time, and the right attitude. We learned that your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. We talked about how mistakes aren't bad. They're part of learning. We saw how challenges are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. And we understood that feedback, even when it feels uncomfortable, is something that helps us grow faster. And most importantly, we connected this mindset to learning English. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone. You just need to keep going, little by little. Speak a little more each day. Listen, read, write, and learn, step by step. With this mindset, your English will improve, your confidence will grow, and your life will begin to change. Now I want to ask you something from the heart. Are you ready to believe in yourself? Are you ready to leave behind the fear of failure and start growing into the person you want to become? If the answer is yes, then promise yourself this. Starting today, you will speak kindly to yourself, you will be patient with your progress, and you will never stop learning. That is the mindset of champions, and you can have it too. If this message helped you, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. What mindset do you want to build? What are you working on right now in English? Let's learn and grow together.